As we grow older, relationships change. The spark that once felt effortless can begin to flicker. One of the quiet truths many couples face, but few talk about, is the slow fading of connection, especially for women in long-term marriages. What happens when a wife, after decades of devotion, begins to feel distant from her husband? When the woman who once adored her partner starts to withdraw, not out of hatred, but from quiet frustration, emotional exhaustion, and unmet needs. This doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of silent compromise, unspoken expectations, and overlooked efforts. It's not always about falling out of love. Sometimes, it's about realizing what love should feel like. Today, we'll explore why many women start feeling differently about their husbands as they age, and what can still be done to heal the connection before it's too late. If you're a husband, a wife, or simply someone curious about long-term love, stay with me. This might just change the way you see marriage, aging, and emotional intimacy, forever. Reason number 1. The emotional load becomes too heavy for years. Many women are the emotional caretakers of the family. They plan birthdays, manage calendars, remember doctor appointments, resolve conflicts, and hold everyone together. Over time, that invisible workload becomes heavy. Too heavy. And often, husbands don't even realize it. She feels like she's carrying the relationship while he's simply living in it. When a woman feels like her emotional labor goes unnoticed, love starts to feel more like duty than devotion. Reason number 2. Lack of meaningful communication early in relationships. Couples talk about everything. Dreams, fears, funny stories, little moments.
벗서매어 얼렁더웨이, 더 컨버세이션즈 페이드 인투 루틴.
How was your day? Turns into, did you pay the bill? Many women crave emotional connection. Without meaningful dialogue, she starts to feel invisible, not heard, not understood, not cherished. Reason number 3. The never-ending burden of housework. Even in modern marriages, women often shoulder most of the household responsibilities. Dishes, laundry, cleaning, cooking, organizing. As she grows older, she becomes tired, not just physically, but emotionally. Tired of repeating herself. Tired of cleaning up after someone who doesn't notice. Small things, like socks on the floor or dishes left in the sink, can turn into deep-rooted resentment when she feels like no one cares about her effort. Reason number 4. She outgrows the relationship, but he doesn't. Many women, especially later in life, crave growth. They want to travel, learn, try new things, meet new people. They evolve. But if their partner doesn't evolve with them, they start to feel stuck, like the relationship is holding them back instead of helping them grow. If she's growing and he's standing still, an emotional gap forms, and it widens with time. Reason number 5. Loss of emotional and physical intimacy. Intimacy is not just physical. It's about being seen, desired, valued. Over time, couples may lose that spark. And when a woman no longer feels desired, when she feels more like a roommate than a romantic partner, she starts to emotionally detach. It's not about sex. It's about connection. It's about feeling wanted. Reason number 6. Retirement isn't what she expected. Retirement is supposed to be the golden chapter. But for many couples, it becomes a time of unexpected tension. Why? Because suddenly, they're spending every day together. And many men struggle with this transition. They go from working full-time to having no structure, no hobbies, no direction. And suddenly, the wife becomes his everything. His entertainer, his caregiver, his emotional outlet. For a woman who's been managing responsibilities her whole life, this can feel suffocating. Like the freedom she waited for just got taken away. Reason number 7. She doesn't feel heard or appreciated. One of the most painful things in marriage isn't conflict, it's invisibility. She talks, but he doesn't listen. She expresses, but he doesn't engage. Over time, she stops trying, not out of spite, but self-preservation. She thinks, why bother? Once a woman stops feeling appreciated, it's very hard to reignite that flame. Reason number 8. She realizes life is short. With age comes a powerful realization. Life is fragile.
프렌즈즈 패스 어웨이.
Health changes. Time becomes more precious. This awareness makes many women reflect. Am I happy?
Do I feel loved?
Is this the life I want to keep living? And if the answer is no, she starts to detach. Not from anger, but clarity. She's not trying to leave. She's trying to protect what's left of herself. But here's the hope. It doesn't have to end this way. Love doesn't fade in one dramatic moment. It slips away quietly, in the neglected conversations, the missed hugs, the unspoken thanks. But just as love can fade, it can also be revived. If you're a husband watching this, when was the last time you really listened to your wife? When did you last say, thank you, not out of habit, but from your heart? And if you're a wife feeling distant, ask yourself if there's still space to rebuild, if even a small part of you is willing to reconnect. Because marriage isn't a destination. It's a choice we make every day. To see each other, to grow together, to keep choosing love, even when the years have changed us. Final thought. Choose each other in the end. Relationships thrive not on grand gestures, but small, intentional ones. A kind word, a listening ear, a shared laugh, a thoughtful touch. Love in the later years doesn't have to fade. It can deepen, if we care for it.
If we nourish it.
If we don't take it for granted. So, choose love, choose growth, choose each other. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of your heart, and of the one you've chosen to walk through life with.